Hello there YouTube, it's me 1gamer13, and you might be saying, 1gamer13, why do you sound so clear now? Well, I just got myself a new microphone, so
Be aware of our surroundings.
be quiet, Farkas. Anyways, I got myself a new microphone, a new graphics card for my gaming computer. I also had to buy a new power thing, whatever it is that channels the power to all the systems and hardwares and computer. I had to install that. Had my arm halfway into the machine just doing that. But I'm here on Fallout 3 to show you this mini game that I actually found, and it's kind of interesting. I haven't actually played it, and like I said, it's in Fallout 3, so if you can actually get this game to run, well, good for you. It's an amazing game. So, to find the minigame, you need to go to Hubris Comics. Also, this is not a mod. This is actually in the vanilla version of this game. And right now, I'm running at max settings, and I got about 60 frames a second with it. So that's pretty good, especially with fraps running. I went the wrong way. Like, it is in the bottom portion of it, but you don't have to go through any passages. So this place is going to be filled with raiders and booby traps, so I already took care of them, so I could just walk back in there. So you just go where I'm going right now. There's going to be a booby trap right there and a booby trap right there. It's going to be filled with bombs. It's the baby carriage one. So you go back here. I think you take a left. Go past the writing room, and where is it? I think you gotta go past the ball pitchers, whatever you call these. Nope, I'm an idiot. I might just fast forward to when I actually find them. So, let me tell you guys a funny story while I'm looking around for this thing. So, when I originally got this new graphics card for my computer, I could play games like Fallout 3 and those types of... Gosh. And I could play like Fallout 3 and Minecraft, but when... Oh. Okay, so I could probably tell the story later on a different video. So, you were looking for the beta testing room. You go down here or go down the staircase if you're all prim and proper like that. And you want to go to the lit up terminal, so... Oh, I accidentally clicked that. So, just take a seat in the chair, turn on the terminal, and it is the Reign of Grelok beta version 0.632. And it is a text-based game. So, this is the game that I'm going to be playing. This is the minigame, so... Okay, so gonna look around. You're standing in a wild plain, a foothill stretched to the north, where clouds gather around an ominous peak. A dirt path winds from a lonely chapel to the east, through the plains where you're standing, and south into a bustling town. Wispy mists gather over marshlands to the west, where a thin tower stands alone in the bog. So I actually have no idea what type of game this is, so I suppose I'll go south to the town. But first, let's check the inventory. So I got a rusty sword, a drinking flask, and that type of stuff. Your weapon, rusty but trusty. Drinking flask, a very small flask to carry water. So let's head south. So town, look around. You're standing in the dusty market square of a quiet town. Many of the shops and homes lie abandoned, and the citizens that can be seen speak in hushed voices, casting furtive glances at the darkened skyline in the distant north. The ringing of an anvil breaks the silence regularly, where a I can't speak. I should not be doing this today, but I need to record something for you guys. Oh yeah, this is also my first time using Fraps, so if there's a tiny little number up in the top right corner, I'm sorry. I'll try to get rid of it. Blacksmith bends over his work in a nearby tent. The blacksmith is here working. A priest is here drinking. I guess I'll talk to the blacksmith. Your eyes water from the smoke and smurry heat inside the tent. The huge man swipes sweat from his bald head and looks up from his work.
There's no shortage of work to be done with the Grelok sacking everyone witless. Leave me to fill in my order, stranger.
With that, the blacksmith dismisses you from his tent and douses a hot blade in water, hissing with steam. I gotta talk with the priest. The priest notices you approaching and looks up from his swilling.
Grelok is come. Grelok is come, and we are forsaken.
He cries.
Up.
He continues. As you recover from the stench of the priestly belch, you are told that the priest has fled from his nearby chapel. When Grelok arrived. On the mountains, the dead in his cemetery begin to rise, and his congregation scattered.
If you could rid the place of zombies,
he tells you,
I'll give you the key and you can help yourself to the word.
Wait, where were the zombies? I kinda lost track. Yeah, when Grelok arrived, the dead in his cemetery begin to rise. So I can't... So I have to go to the chapel. So where was the chapel? The hill stretch points to a lonely chapel to the east. So I gotta go east. Chapel, look around. You stand at the end of a dirt path, facing a small chapel. The stucco walls are faded. Stucco. Ugh. I am incredibly sorry if I mispronounce stuff. I'm not used to talking. The stucco walls are faded. Many roof tiles are missing. The gray oaken doors are locked. The congregation is nowhere to be found. A small cemetery of crooked headstones lie in the shadows of the cracked steeple. The dirt path winds westwards through a great featureless plain. A zombie totters aimlessly nearby. There is an open grave nearby. Use sword zombie. Let's do this. Your blow knocks the zombie into the grave. Examine grave. There is a deep, empty grave in the cemetery. Several bloated rats and a zombie corpse float in a foot of filthy water at the bottom. Don't fall in! A grotesque zombie head is stuck in a root nearby the top of the grave. You bang the horrific trophy as proof of your deed. You bag the... Oh my gosh. Back. So I go south back to the town. Speak with the priest. The priest drunkenly curses the undead who have defied his church. You present him with the decapitated zombie head from your bag.
Praise you.
Oh my gosh, he's starting to sound a little evil.
Praise you.
He hiccups.
Perhaps Grelok's influence isn't so strong.
With that, he turns his over the head and tosses into the fireplace, where it bursts into purple flame and burns up almost instantly.
I must gather the faithful.
He presses a brass key into your palm.
Please help yourself to what little may be used in my chapel.
Yeah, blah, 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 blah. Inventory. Brass key. Key given to you by the priest. Okay, so I gotta go back to the plains, go back north. Sorry, I'm in east. Chapel, look around, blah blah blah. Examine chapel. Dust motes hang lazily in the shafts of colored light stretching across the chapel from peaked windows. The pews, pulpit, and everything else are covered in a fine mist. There is a very deep stone cistern near the entrance. It is filled to the brim with blessed water. There is more than enough water here to fill your tiny flask. Inventory, drinking flask. Your flask is filled with blessed water. So, hold on. What was to the west? I think it was featureless plains. Back. So, we haven't gone north. I think north was the mountain. So I want to try speaking with the blacksmith again. There's no storage work to be done. Okay, so the blacksmith won't have anything of me. So it's either north or west. So what was west? I think it was a swamp. Now let's go west because I feel north would be more treacherous for a mountain. So go west. Swamp, look around. You're standing on a narrow stone path in a dark marsh. Greasy bubbles float to the top of the bog waters on either side and pop lazily, splatting your legs with muck and slime. A short stone tower squats here, no doors visible, and the stones are smooth and polished. A balcony juts out midway up the tower's face. The heady smells of increased mix with the nauseous stench of the swamp. The stone path unfurls eastward towards a broad plain beyond the marsh. A wizard is here, wildly from his balcony. Talk to the wizard. The wizard beckons wildly at you from his balcony.
You're here. You're arrived.
He exclaims. After an awkward silence, he jabs an exciting finger into a crystal ball, nearly knocking it into the bog.
I've seen you, see. You're the one to defeat Grelok. Hoo-hoo!
The little man hops onto the railing, spinning a pirouette.
Now the time's come to play my part.
Toss up
the gem.
Wizard Brown furrows.
Got things a bit out of order, haven't I? Come back when you've got a powerful gemstone. Soon, I've never got to fulfill a prophecy before.
Okay, so there's a wizard who wants me to go get a gemstone. I guess I'll go east. Plains, look around. You're standing in the wide plains, foothills stretch to the north, where clouds gather around an ominous peak. A dirt path winds from a lonely chapel to the east through the plains, where you're standing in the south. Okay, so I have to go to the mountains. I think that thunderstorm is outside my house. Anyways, you're on a craggy, wind-blasted face of a mountain. Storm clouds coil above the summit, pelting you and the spheres, sparse vegetation with torrential downpour. Far below, beyond the foothills, a windy path stretches across the southern horizon. Grelok is here, spewing Harris, a giant between the rocks, catches your eye. Use sword Grelok, investigate glitting object. You take a rough gemstone from the rock, so this must be the thing that I need.
Hoo hoo! The Slayer of Grelok approaches, raw stone in hand, as I've seen.
The wizard's pointy hat bobs excitingly as he points a finger at you. Suddenly, a pale orange arc of light extends from the knobbly finger and draws the gemstone from your bag before you can react. The gemstone halts and hovers in the air before the wizard's nose.
Essence be true, powers renew. Fatty hoodoo.
Fatty hoodoo. Really? With that, he slaps the hovering stone, smashing it against the smooth stone of the tower. In a burst of light, the stone splits into two, and one lands in each outstretched palm of the hopping little wizard.
Shard for the sword. Wrap her in iron and she'll find Grelok's black heart for you. Take the chaff too. You'll need payment for a smith to forge the weapon.
He tosses the stones down, which you leap forward to catch safely. So now I gotta go back to the blacksmith. The blacksmith regards you gruffly and is about to dismiss you when you produce the polished gemstone from your bag. He sets his hammer aside and twirls his mustache. Alright, fine stone, that is, he says, admiring the facet stoned.
What would you be needing then?
Following your careful instructions, the smith reforges your rusty sword with the magical shard at the center of the blade. Okay, so let's look at the magic sword. An enchanted weapon to defeat Grelok. Wow, I might actually finish this game within a 30-minute time span. Back, north. Use magical sword on Grelok. When you draw your sword, Grelok lowers his great horned head and bellows laughter in your face. You grit your teeth and swing a mighty two-handed blow. The magical blade rings clearly, even amid the tumult of throaty cackling. You swing the sword so furiously it escapes your grasp and hurls into an open maw of the monstrosity, lost from sight in the airy darkness of Grelok's throat. You step back as Grelok jerks his mouth shut and stands upright. He is still for a moment, then starts clawing at his neck. Muffled, a ringing can be heard as if from a great distance. Suddenly, Grelok's chest bursts in a fountain of vicious green blood. A ringing can be heard clearly now, and as thick lifeblood oozes around the protruding tip of the magic sword, The storm clouds swirling the peak are already clearing. Grelok is defeated. The end. Thanks for playing. Victory. Thanks for playing. Game over. Wow. I finished that game in under 20 minutes. What am I going to do for the rest of the video? What can I do? What can I do? Actually, I think I might just end it off right here. So this has been Reign of Grelok, a single video let's play. I'm just going to call these mini let's plays when they like take only 1 or 2 videos to complete it. Or maybe not. This can't even be qualified as a let's play. So, oh, yeah, see, that guy's... Yeah, I'm just going to beat the crap out of this guy. So, I have been 1gamer13 playing Reign of Grelok, and it was completely... And I did the entire game in 1 video. New record. And, subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't yet. Just press the little red subscribe button at the bottom of the current video that you're watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Go check out some other videos on my YouTube channel. Currently, right now, I'm doing a Dead Space 2 Let's Play. I should be recording some more episodes after today. Okay.
Careful.
What else to say? Be quiet, Farkas. You made me lose my train of thought. So, put a like and a favorite on this video if you feel like doing that. And I hope to see you all later. Say bye, my character. Bye.